Welcome back inside our Huskers Radio Network Broadcast Center, sponsored by Acres, the Midwest premier John Deere dealer, supplying the equipment and service to advance agriculture and much more. Acres, solutions for every field. I'm Jessica Coody, and we are now under the 2-week mark for the annual Nebraska Football Road Race. 1 week from this Sunday, it's going to be hopping out here outside of Memorial Stadium, and so we're going to talk to you a little bit more about that. And one of the guys that's on the leadership team, Ethan Piper, offensive lineman, he's been doing all kinds of volunteer this summer. You've been all over. You've been to Panama.
Yeah, I've been all over the place, but it's been good. Keeping myself busy.
And so now you're helping promote the Nebraska Football Road Race. And you also picked up a really special friend last year at the race. So Mason Winter is here with us too. Hey, Mason.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
You excited about your being on the radio with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, you have a fun story to tell about how you met Ethan last year, right? So can you tell me, first of all, why you wanted to go to the race last year?
Because it was fun, and like we got to meet I was gonna meet a bunch of players and stuff.
Yeah. And then you were doing the 1 mile fun run, right? And tell me what happened.
Through the race, there was a lot of people on every corner that helped cheer you on and stuff. It was very, very fun.
And then when did Ethan come into the picture for you? What happened?
About a little over halfway through the race, he picked me up on his shoulders and helped me finish the race.
That's so cool. How awesome was that? What was that like when he picks you up and you're on his shoulders, this big offensive lineman?
It was really fun, and I thought I was going to fall off a little bit.
You wouldn't have let that happen, right?
Nope.
You always protect the quarterback, right?
Oh, I got to protect everyone around me.
What was your perspective of that? I mean, again, this is something that you guys do every year. I know it's really special, but to get to participate in the 1 mile run and then meet Mason, tell us your perspective of it.
You know, it's always the Nebraska Road Race is one of my favorite things we do here, just as a team, because it, like Mason said, it's just a time that we can meet kids, everyone outside of like a game or outside of just like a mandatory event. It's just a nice volunteer event that we come out, spend 2-3 hours with fans and just interact with them without having any plan. So you just be yourself. The boys are going to be boys, and it's just a great time and just meet new people too. So.
Okay, so were you doing the 1 mile fun run, or what happened? Tell us the story how you met Mason.
I think Mason was doing the 5K.
Oh, 5K.
Yeah, I think you were doing the 5K.
I'm sorry I didn't give you enough credit there.
Yeah, I know. He was a trooper.
Impressive.
Yeah, so the 1 mile, we ran the 1 mile, and then like Mason said, there's stations where the football players are going to be to help guide you and cheer you along, especially in the points that are kind of hard, like going up steep hills and stuff. So I was just sitting there. I was at the right by Devaney, when you go under the viaduct, and I heard that somebody like Mason was needing a little help, just some motivation. So I volunteered to give him a little bit of a boost so it could finish the race. So, like Mason said, I just kind of picked him up and started running. So.
It's a really cool picture. We used it in a feature that we did with you earlier on last season, but it's this epic photo of you guys coming towards the finish line, and you are on his shoulders. So when you crossed the finish line, what did that feel like?
It was really fun. It was just like the best day of my life.
That's awesome. And was there a bunch of other football players cheering you on at the finish line?
Yeah.
Yeah. How loud were they? Were they pretty good cheerleaders?
Yeah, they were really loud.
You think if they ever didn't play football, they could be some pretty good cheerleaders on the sideline?
Maybe.
Maybe. You know, and again, this is for a great cause. All the funds going to pediatric brain cancer awareness or research that stays right here in the state of Nebraska. That kind of cause, and again, so near and dear to the Nebraska football program. How important is that for you guys to be involved and help with that?
You know, so like I always say, like I was a Nebraska kid watching when Jack Hoffman ran the touchdown in the spring game, like 11 years ago, and just being able to continue on with that legacy is really cool in my experience. It's like I said, it's just one of those opportunities for people to interact with football players, but it's also an opportunity for football players to take a step back, kind of realize how much impact they have with, especially meeting new kids and with the community, and it just brings a whole new perspective. That's every single year, especially with the new guys and transfers. I always think that's a good event to really show what the Nebraska fans are like. So,
especially too, like during this time of year, this is a hard time for you guys. I mean, you guys are grinding in the weight room. How nice is it to get to have that kind of step away and forget about that for a minute?
Oh, it's awesome. Like I said, it's just a different environment. Like we're always with each other, working out, doing film study and practice, and it's always a good time to have like being around each other in another event setting. And like I said, the boys are just going to be like, one of my favorite things is most fans, like we're going to be you'll see the dynamics of the team, and you can meet, and people and all the players love talking. So there's going to be no shortage of conversation if you come to the road race. So
we had Chief Borders on last week, quite the character, but I suggested that he should not be in charge of the starter gun, and that's always a big job, you know, for whatever football player that they hand that duty to. Who do you think is that going to be you this year?
I don't know. Honestly, Chief would be probably the guy that would probably give the best motivational speech with the starter gun. So I don't know. I think that's not my pay grade. That's above my pay grade. So.
Well, Mason, you're going to be coming out again this time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else coming with you?
My family, dad, mom, my 2 younger sisters.
That's awesome. Well, do you want to tell Husker fans why they should come out?
Yeah.
Tell them.
Because they help cheer you on throughout the race, and you can, like at the end and start, you can get some autographs and pictures, and you get to high-five everybody and stuff.
That's awesome. Now your turn. If you could top that, give us a pitch why Husker fans should come on out.
You know, I always say you'll just have some genuine interaction with football players. The guys that are coming out, like, we have a whole new team, so I would just say, like, if you have an opportunity to come out, it's only like $25, and you get a T-shirt, bracelet, and it goes to a good cause. All of it goes to pediatric brain cancer research. So, I don't know. If you are debating whether to come out, I think it's going to be a great time, and we're going to bring a lot of good energy, and it's going to be a good time. So, and it's starting in Memorial Football Field in Memorial this year, so that's something different.
Yeah, going to get and finish inside the stadium on the field in honor of Jack Hoffman's 69-yard run that went viral about 11 years ago. So that's another cool addition to this, for fans to get to be out on the field like you guys get to do. Mm-hmm. All right, so Ethan mentioned it. The 5K is $35. 1 mile fun run is $25 and starts at 8 a.m. And the 5K will follow the 1 mile fun run. And yeah, $35, $25. Those prices do go up closer to the race, so make sure you get locked into that right now. Huskers.com/road race again coming up July 16th. Mason, you killed it. Good job. Thanks for coming on with us. Mm-hmm. You got any words of advice for Ethan for the upcoming football season?
What?
You got any words of advice for Ethan for the upcoming football season?
No.
No?
No.
How cool is this? Just get to spend some time with him after meeting him last year?
It's really cool. Like, it was kind of hard to, like, I didn't get contact information. We were kind of running around, and just seeing Mason again I don't know, it just puts a smile on my face. So
you're going to see him again coming up on Sunday, July 16th.
I know. It's going to be a good time.
All right, again, one more time, Huskers.com/road race to get signed up for that.